So in today's video, we're going to see how to perform mathematical operations inside of our bash scripts. So actually, we're going to start from the terminal, and now I'm going to show you something. So in bash, when we want to perform a mathematical operation such as an addition or as a division or any other similar operation, we won't be able to just write it in terminal like this, like you would probably be used to do in a Python environment, because we will get an error. And the same way with multiplication. In this case, we're going to be a little bit careful. We're going to write expression involving multiplication of integers inside of bash. We're going to have to escape this star character because it's actually a special character inside of bash. We're going to see it later when we will proceed with the videos. And in general, as you can see, if we just write the operation like this in plain text inside of the shell, it won't work. So in order to tell the interpreter that we want to perform a mathematical operation, we're going to have to use the exp keyword. So if we use the exp keyword and then inside of it perform an operation, then we will get as a result we will get the result of the operation. So we can do it with addition, and we're going to use the plus symbol, of course. We can do it with subtraction using the minus symbol. We can do it with multiplication, but be careful that you have to escape the multiplication symbol, because if we just use star like this, as you can see, we get unexpected argument file.txt, and this is, we will see why this happens, but for now, let's not worry about it. And actually, sorry, I used the wrong slash, and so and you can also do it with division. So for example, if we say this, you get 2, for example. But be careful that when we use the division, we won't be taking the result of the division in terms of real numbers. We're going to take the integer quotient, meaning that you probably know about the basically a result from number theory, which you can write a number m as the number a as the number you're dividing it to times the quotient plus the remainder. So what we took in this case is q. As you can see here, we divided 3 by 2. So what we said is that we can write 3 as 2 times 1 plus 1. So the remainder is 1. The quotient of the division is 1. And in fact, we got the quotient. We can also obtain the remainder by saying 10. Like this, we get remainder 0. But if we say, for example, 5 division by 2, we're going to get remainder 1. Why? Because 5 can be written as 2 times 2 plus 1. That is the remainder. And obviously, if we divide 5 by 3, then we can write, the remainder will be 2. Then the remainder will be 2, because 5 can be written as 3 plus 2, basically. And so the quotient is 1. But if we say 5 divided by 3, you get quotient 1. But the remainder is 2. Okay. So with this said, we now understand on a basic level how to do arithmetic inside of the shell. But how can we do it inside of our scripts, and how can we save the values inside of our scripts? Well, if we tried, for example, say create a variable. So for example, variable, I'm going to set it equal to, for example, x of 4 plus 5, and then we can say echo $var. I'm going to show you that this won't work. So if I say bash first program, as you can see, this won't work. Why? Because when we actually when we do arithmetic, so how can we do that? Well, in order to make it work, all we have to do is to place a $sign and then some parentheses on top. And so now, if we try to see if it works, as you can see, it works, and we get the result of the operation. We can not only use, of course, addition, we can also use subtraction. We can also do multiplication. Of course, you have to escape the character, remember that. And we can also, of course, take remainders and stuff like that. And of course, take integer quotients. And so, not only this, but we can also use other variables inside of our expressions. All we have to do is, again, use this $symbol. So for example, imagine that we had a variable number here, up here, that was 10. Then if we put a number like this, then we will get the result of the value of this number divided by 5, and that is 2. And so, as you can see, it works. So with this said, I think we have covered all the basics, all the fundamentals of how to do arithmetic operations inside of bash, and in the next video we will see some more advanced topics.